and welcome to my movie review of Frankenstein. Now, I know this is an old movie, but I think it's time that we should respect the classics. This movie came out in 1931, directed by John Whale and starring Calvin Clive, Mae Clarke, John Boles, Dwight Frye, and the real star, Boris Karloff. Let's halt a bit and take a look at the director, James Whale. James Whale was born on the 22nd of 1889 and passed on May 29th in 1957. He will always be remembered for his work in the horror movie genre, directing such classics like Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, and of course what we'll be visiting today, Frankenstein. To say that Whale was big in the horror movie genre would be an understatement. So now that we know who we're dealing with, we know that we have a good movie to start with. Now, let's get a look into the story. So, Henry Frankenstein and his assistant Fritz put together a monster, and the monster wreaks havoc as he escapes due to the doctor not wanting to have anything to do with it. During all of this, Henry is trying to get ready for his wedding with his bride-to-be. Now that we have a better idea of who the director is and what the story is, let's get into the acting a bit.
He seems to drive everybody crazy. What's that?
I think it would be a good idea to start with Calvin Clive, as he is playing Dr. Frankenstein. Clive does a fantastic job playing the mad scientist character, as you generally feel for the guy, as you can see from when the movie starts and when it ends, his character changes. In the beginning, he wants to create the monster, but near the end, he despises it. Mae Clarke also does a good job playing his wife-to-be, and is genuinely afraid for her husband and all he's going through. John Boles, playing the best friend of Dr. Frankenstein, is also a doctor. I believe that he's the weakest acting job, as it looks like he just genuinely doesn't care. Dwight Frye, who plays the assistant Fritz, does a great job as the assistant and is overall a good part of the film, but without a doubt, by far, the real star here is Boris Karloff. He plays the monster, not Frankenstein. There's a huge general, confusion that the monster is Frankenstein. No, Frankenstein is Clive Owen, the doctor. Anyways, Karloff pulls this part off extraordinarily. He has no dialogue, but he doesn't need any. He does a fantastic job at portraying the emotions and thought of the monster without any words ever being spoken. For example, just take a look at this very iconic scene with him and the little girl.
I'm Maria. Will you play with me? Would you like one of my flowers? You have those, and I'll have these. I can make a boat. See how mine floats? No, you're hurting me! No!
So, the movie had some great acting, but it also had some really good special effects for the time. The special effects for the movie are just great. The scene where Dr. Frankenstein's creating the monster still holds up today. from the beginning of this review. That's part of it. Other things that are just great is the monster himself. He looks great. That was some great makeup special effects there. So, in conclusion, this is a great movie and will always have a special place right here. Anyways, I'll see you next time on the pre-rendered show.